at the end of this election, the slate that I ran with actually had a fairly overwhelming victory over the opposition. And I'm saying this for a reason. I'm not trying to get into electoral politics. The folks ran, everybody's got a right to run for office. When you run for office and you lose the election or you win the election, equally on both sides. You lose, you win, the election has to be over. It has to be over. It cannot go on. And I have now, 3 years ago, my position and my philosophy was that if you won the election and you ran on an opposition slate, then the olive branch went out, and hopefully we'll all work together for the bettership of the members. That had mixed success. It was more successful than not successful 3 years ago. We won even more spots, so there's even a more unified outlook going into the next 3 years than there had been 3 years ago. And I will say it to all the officers in the room, everybody. If you ran in a division where people who ran on the opposite slate, whether you ran against, your slate was against mine and you won, or my slate was against yours and you won, the election's over. It's just over. Everybody's got to put it to the side. It's over 3 months ago now since the ballots were counted. It's a little over 3 months since I assumed my second term as the president. The election has to be behind us. The thing to do is to stick out an olive branch to somebody who won the election and say whatever needs to be said to get everybody on the same page against the company. I don't care if they hate each other. I've been in situations over the last 20 years where we won elections and did not get along with people and held grudges, only to realize 6, 8 months later that holding grudges against people because of elections was the most backwards thing that could have possibly be done. And we will never build a union. Never build a union unless we embrace people that ran against us in the election and beat us. The electoral politics in Local 100 will continue forever if everybody grinds an axe against the folks that won that ran on a different slate.